Okay. Ah. Alright. Yes? It's so loud again. Oh my god. 1 second. Okay, what do you think about the kidnapping? Well, I don't know anything about the victim. So actually, I was hoping you could tell me. Ah, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of Ivano Group, Mr. Ernest Ivano. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped, and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect that I'd be abducted myself. And that's when I found you tied to a pole screaming, "No!" Can you please drop that already? Okay, what do we have again? Oh yeah, we have all this stuff for the room. Okay. It's been a few days since I played this, so... I don't even understand what there is to investigate here, though. Ah, I've got you now, you vile criminals. I think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these. Oh, come on, lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think the criminals will be hiding here, right in front of two officers. I certainly hope not. Can we go in here? No. Okay. We can talk to... Did we present evidence to this guy already? I think so. Oop. Okay, no, I don't care. I'm just trying to remind myself of all the stuff from last time. Okay, so right, there's only one of each in the park, and because he's the Blue Badger, he literally couldn't have seen another Blue Badger walk by. That's right, yeah. Thus meaning that the other Blue Badger is the killer, or the kidnapper, or whatever. Do you have anything valuable to say? Oh, you do? Wait, can I present stuff to you? Oh, that looks to be something with quite a bit of value. But then, all things have some value attached to them. That wasn't his voice. He had like a high-pitched voice. I don't know, what was his voice? Hang on. I'm not checking, I'm just doing random. Who cares? Only by probe. What's the voice I want to do for this? Only by probing deep into the unknown can we become winners in this world, Miles. Thanks, but knowledge isn't what's gonna make me a winner here, it's information. Okay, that seems unhelpful. Yeah. Just what sort of operation is this that they would allow their valuables to be stolen? It's a disgrace to the way businesses are run everywhere. Well, thieves by nature generally tend to target these types. Stealing is an abominable behavior, don't you think, little miss? Yeah, the worst. Am I gonna have to add hypocrite to the list of things you are, Missy? Yeah, okay. So he just says thieves are bad. Cool. Great. Controversial opinion. Thieves are bad. I don't understand what we're supposed to do here. Like, there's barrels, there's more barrels. If these were real, I wonder what you put in them. Water would be the obvious answer. But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad? People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted. Sorry, but I can't let you get away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really liked the strange taste. Look who's making fun of them now. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you think? Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them? If you can coax them out of there, sure, come on, I know you can sweet talk them out. I'd be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Do you have anything to say? Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Oh wait, no, that's not their voice. Hang on. What is the officer's voice again? I'm forgetting all the voices because it's been like a week since I played this. I'm going to check the officer's voice because I remember it being funny, but I can't remember what it was. This is so unnecessary, but whatever, I don't care. Sorry, I can't literally went through. I actually like Zords. Ugh. I suppose I'll have to deal with the Simbas for now. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewaterland for the local police precinct. I can't believe the police went so far as even donated a cactus to this place. So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Haha, just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly. Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. Hey, Miss Treasurer, isn't that one of those things you tie horses to? Yes, although the horses are in another location at the moment. Ah, and here I was hoping I would get to ride one. You know how to ride a horse? Nope, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse. Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic. Excuse me a moment, I just got a text. Okay, alright, there we go, back to the game. My apologies. Alright. I don't... Okay. It's tutorial time. Mock me all you want. I don't care. I'm having fun playing the game, so I don't want to spend 20 years here. Also, we're like literally only on the second investigation of like 7. So... The area around the pipe. Wait, what? There's a pipe? Hang on. What? Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Of course, I made a prediction. I said my parents are gonna come home. They're not home right now. I said they were gonna come home as soon as I started streaming. And I was only half wrong because they started texting me about something very important as soon as I started streaming. Which, in fairness, is very important, so I'm responding. But, like, still, it's kind of funny. Because I just swear this always happens. Okay, great. Okay. I remember hearing rainfall here while I was being held in there. Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the garden's already pretty much dried up. Should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples. You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes. I don't think it'll be that easy. Why not? Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here, and we don't know which one belongs to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Oh, what? Wait, no, we do know! The costume! They were wearing the costume, so they must have been wearing specific shoes. Wait, oh, that's what I need to do, is attach those two ideas together. Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning. Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right? Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are two sets here. They both do look like possible candidates. This set is walking up to the west. This set's walking up to the west. Ah, it just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here. I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium. I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. What is up with the garage door, like, shaking? Like, I'm on an emulator, but it still shouldn't be, like, shaking visibly. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got him! I got one of the culprits! No, I'm not a kidnapper. No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir. Down, Kay. Clear those footprints blocked off for Makins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Maybe they came over to the garage for something. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage. Sir! Roger Wilco, sir! That's not his voice. Whoa! Let's open the shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah! What? What is she screaming? Oh my god, there's a dead guy. What in the... Why is it never not a murder? Like, it's always a murder case, every time. Like, there's never been an Ace Attorney case that isn't a murder. There's, like, the first half of that one case from Justice for All. Wait, no, that's not a Justice for All case. There's that one case in Trials and Tribulations where, like, half of it is not a murder. And then the other half just is. She must have been severe shocked to have been the first person to find it. Now then, who is this man? What? It's Oliver! Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed, and why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Langer's men return. Oh wait, that was Edgeworth. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Ooh. For my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. Sure, I calm for someone who just found a body. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal was an entry wound and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. Oh, he was lying down. Weird. Okay. Or he was shot from, like, above or below. Nice, I knew you could figure it out. It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity. What is that? Oh, it's the badger. Never mind. This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? She seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it and it's really pretty. Hold on. It's made of platinum silver. Nice! It is worth something after all. Oh, and look! There's something written on the back. Colin Devore. It's a name. Colin Devore? This man's name is... It's gotta be... Wait a minute, actually, hang on. Do we have something that references the kidnapping? Like, I want to say... Hang on, what did it say the name was? Self-purpose great thief, yeah. John, who's definitely the killer, by the way, because he's, like, mean. Okay, well that's unhelpful. Oh. What did they say the name was? Colin Devore. Okay. Is there anything else to examine? It's like not immediately on the body. I don't know what to deduce from this though. Like, okay, someone else's name is on a pendant he has. It's not the park. It's not the Badger family. It's not the Badger photo rally. It's not the Badger head. He stole the pendant is like the only thing I can even remotely think of. Unless, am I just supposed to present this because that's not his name? Is that it? Really? You think so? Because to be honest, I don't really see how it solves anything. He must be confused jumping from a kidnapping to a murder. Yeah, that's it. Ugh, can't believe I made such a large blunder. Yes? That even this little girl could point it out. Okay, that is so dumb. You have to present his dead body to point out the fact that that's not his name. There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. Okay, and that's it. Wow. Alright. Well, not it for, like, the day, obviously, but... Lance, where are you, sweetie? Excuse me, but you are? Bit dumb. What? Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with... Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh? Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance? Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops. Is this supposed to be a pun? What is that a pun on? I don't know, I'll figure it out later. His girlfriend. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Swoon. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Ugh. May I inquire as to why you're here? I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I'm beginning to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true. Why do I only fucking yawn while I'm streaming? Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden and love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here? Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Oh, this guy had like a really bad accent. Hang on. My man brought me up to... He had like a bad, like, semi-British accent. My man brought me back up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. That's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up in the day. Oh, no, you know what it was? It sounded like, Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Oh my god, Mike Meekins. Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us. What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir. Agent Lang, don't you think you're beating a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? I leave that kind of stuff to your prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious corpse. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. False arrest is not a real crime in the Ace-Attorney universe? That's not even like a joke, that's just a statement? All you have to do is arrest a suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. As I've sworn to uphold the laws of the land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? How dare you speak so respectfully to our Shifu? Hold it. Ha 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 ha. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Z says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like this one being carted off in my time. I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With the current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, is that right? Oh, okay. Also, it's kind of funny, because they're like, oh, the gun laws are so strict, and they are very strict in Japan. But not in America, obviously, so it's like opposites. And that's kind of funny. That's your argument? Solid as a rock. It's based off the philosophy of detainment. What's this philosophy of detainment? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf. Why the wolf? Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for detainment philosophy, its father's honorable ancestor is Lang Zi. You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous. Who the fuck are you? Lang Zi developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zangfa police still trains its recruits using these philosophies. But the thousands of years ago, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something is ancient and that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test? I think anyone who saw the bullet was come to the same conclusion. Hey, don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean? Lang Zi says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? It would appear you've studied a little of our laws. Study? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that Shana. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. That's it, the Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun on these days. Interesting, that woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. Not unless you're... okay, not unless you're a member of Armed Horseman, isn't that right? Do we have an argument that... because he's just saying he was shot with a gun, and thus it's hard to get a gun, so it makes sense that it was Officer Meekins. But Meekins is in a badger costume right now. Where would he get a gun from? Like, you said he's been off duty for, like, several years. So this is the kind of conclusion that philosophy of entertainment can lead you to. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the timeline, right? So, this game is supposed to take place between Ace Attorney 3 and Ace Attorney 4. Supposedly, anyways. Which means that, technically, Meekins shouldn't be an officer anymore, because in Ace Attorney 4, he was not fired, but, like, he isn't an officer, he's a bailiff. And in Ace Attorney 4, that's 7 years prior, which means that it took place during Ace Attorney 3. So, that's very interesting. Also, I need to find a flash drive really quickly, so just give me a moment. There we go. I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins? It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins. What? However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Wang. What sort of investigator are you? I've seen a lot of bodies like this one being carted off in my time. Oh, wait, okay. I can say you was shot. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun, not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. I don't see what's arguable here. Is it just that he was shot in like a different area? It's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun, not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Like, that's the thing, all of my evidence kind of sucks right now. I don't even understand, like... okay. I might have to look at the guide for this. This kind of sucks. With your current gun laws, I can say it was try giving a single glance. With your current gun laws, it's not easy to get your hands on a gun, not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. I feel like it has to be this, right? But the thing is, I don't understand what the proof against that is. Preliminary findings indicate a loss of blood from a gunshot wound. Lower right abdomen, right shoulder. Despite the fact that the bullet wound went through the body, there's very little blood. But that's not really a contradiction, that's just sort of... like... Independent, which is shaped like a horse. It's got a real dignified look on its face. That makes it worth all the more. Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth! What? Did you find an important piece of evidence? This is made of platinum silver, that makes this thing super valuable. I've seen this type of jewelry at a lot of stores before, so I know when I see it. Hey, if you ever laid so much as a finger on these pieces of jewelry. What? Me? I'd never do something like that. Is it possible she never wanted to steal from a jewelry store before? There's a name engraved on the back. How weird. Okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Complete shot in the guard. Okay, hang on. Tutorial time, because I don't care. Oh, wait, I didn't press the last statement. Okay, I'm done. I thought I did. This is the real deal here. Court measures is worthless at a crime scene. You dare to insult the courts? If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check every single person's weapon in just a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. The power of sheer numbers. But you've yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun! What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir, I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? Ha ha ha! In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. He wasn't killed here because there's no blood. Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? So did you not know, you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was, your man who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to your local police to set the record straight. Grr. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird the officer was hanging around here in the first place? Weird? How so? Hey you, your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk. But, sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly. Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Say me the way you did earlier, please, sir. Officer Meekins, please give a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too. I love Meekins' thing for the cross-examination. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Okay, Blue Badger Mobile. That's the thing in the garage. What is this Blue Badger Mobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop? How come Disney doesn't do that? I mean, they kind of do. They have people, like, walking around with balloons. Man, Disney World is kind of a wacky place. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a dream merchant. He seems rather worked up. Even more than his usual hyperactive self. He seems sure of what he's saying. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir! How did you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. One of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I ran away from the child's painful dropkicks, and before I knew it... the good old dropkick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely related to the investigation? Sir! That's right, sir. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Sounds like he simply forgot about his real job when he came to Blue Badger. However, there's one flaw in Officer Meekins' story. I have the feeling that he needed some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Isn't the issue that he left with the Blue Badger Mobile, but it's still here? But do I have proof of that? Do I have a photo of the garage? Can I present this to show that the Blue Badger is still here? I don't know. We're about to find out because I'm going to try it. Nope. This evidence contradicts your statements just now. So what if it does? Wait up there, Junior. Where is this contradiction you speak of, Mr. Prosecutor? Ugh. I don't see something wrong with the way I'm approaching this. Maybe in reality you doubt me too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. But sir, I'm telling you, I don't know anything, sir. Now I know something is wrong. Officer Meekins is definitely hiding something. Okay, let's just press everything then. Alright then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. You must be in the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area? It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am. Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there was no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir. Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger? Thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Sir, the Blue Badge-mobile is where dreams are collected. What? Sweetness like you've never known except in your dreams, ma'am, like an innocent drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badge-mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers? No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that. You're absolutely right. Wow, you're good at this. Forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth. To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir. Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir. Okay. It has to be... What? Okay. Also, only if I can ever result selling people, but okay. I have so little evidence, that's the thing. Oh my god, wait, we have this as a piece of evidence. Why did I not realize that? Oh my god, okay. Wait, do we have an extra statement now? Oh no, we don't. What? Okay, fuck this, I'm cheating. Okay. I just looked at the tutorial. I'm right. I just have to present it on the third statement where he talks about the Badger-mobile. But the thing is... That makes sense. The part that doesn't make sense is it being back. Like, it could have been brought back at something. He still could have used it. That's so dumb. Officer Meekins, I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir, I'm lying, sir. Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling... Jesus Christ, why do I keep yawning so much? If you were really out there selling dreams of the Blue Badger-mobile until recently, then what was it doing here inside the garage? Ah! Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized the Blue Badger-mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen? And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's where you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. A lackless story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about a story? The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. To move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger-mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir, the killer, it wasn't me. Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We still don't know where the real seat of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts in this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth schmooth, I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You bore us, buffoon. I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body for the autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Ugh. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Ugh. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't... I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. Oh yeah, because he's not even on duty. He's just like a guy who's at the crime scene. And I'm probably gonna stop playing there because even though I haven't been streaming for long, I don't really want to keep playing, so I'm not going to. But yeah, we finished case 3-1. Some of that logic was kind of dumb, but I don't know. I'm still kind of up in the air. I think I might. The thing is, in terms of the order of these games, you're supposed to play. Not supposed to, but rather, Investigations 1 and 2 released next to each other. But I don't really like Investigations that much, so I kind of want to take a break in between them. I'm probably going to play the crossover game after beating this, because I don't really want to play more Investigations, honestly. Alright.